Welcome to another Flutter Embedded tutorial. Let's get started with our code review. To code our custom SwitchService class, we have the following to-dos. We need to import the necessary packages, define the SwitchService class and the class properties, create the constructor to initialize the class, code the stream to expose the switch state, create the methods to start and stop the polling of the switch state, and create the method to clean up resources. After creating the file and opening it, we'll get started by importing the packages Dart async for asynchronous programming, Dart periphery for GPIO handling, and Flutter Foundation for debugging. Now, we can define the SwitchService class that encapsulates the logic for handling the switch connected to a GPIO pin. After that, we can define the class properties required for the GPIO pin, polling interval, debounce interval, and stream controller for switch state. We'll also set up the private variable as polling to track the polling state and the private variable GPIO to manage the GPIO pin. We'll now code the constructor to initialize the switch service. This constructor initializes the GPIO pin and sets default values for polling and debounce intervals, changing the duration delay for the polling interval. And debounce interval may be required for your custom application. At line 24, we'll initialize the GPIO property with a new instance of the GPIO class from the Dart periphery package. The GPIO class constructor takes two arguments: the number of the GPIO pin and the direction of the pin. For more information, you can hover over the GPIO keywords for notes about the class and properties. In addition, you can check out the documentation for the Dart periphery package. Link in the description. We'll next code a stream to expose switch state changes. This provides a stream that can be listened to for switch state changes by other parts of the app. Normally, we would use the switch state changes as part of a control system PID loop. However, for this simple app, we will display the state changes on the user interface. We'll next code the start polling method. The start polling method leverages Dart's asynchronous programming capabilities to efficiently poll the GPIO pin state at regular intervals without blocking the main execution thread. The async and await keywords allow functions to run asynchronously, enabling the event loop to handle other tasks while waiting for an asynchronous operation to complete. For example, timer periodic for the polling interval using async. In addition, the use of await future for the debounce interval. The last two methods for the SwitchService class are stop polling and dispose. The stop polling is not used in this simple app. However, in an app that is polling multiple switch inputs for PID control loops, there may be instances where a polling loop is not required and should be stopped to conserve resources. The dispose method in the SwitchService class should be called when the service is no longer needed. This will clean up resources and prevent memory leaks. Dispose is usually managed within the widget lifecycle, state management solutions, or application lifecycle events. The source code is located at my GitHub repository, and the link is in the description. That concludes our quick code review. You can go to my repository, the link is in the description, and clone the project. Thanks for watching. Smash the like button and send your comments. We would love to hear from you.